All right, let's talk about the Chelsea win against Charlton. Obviously, just went away to play against this championship side, and for big, obviously the game ended, 5-1 in favor of Chelsea, and that was a very good performance from the team. I feel like they played well, from the beginning of the game. They played well. You could see what the coach is trying to do. Now, for this coach, obviously, when Chelsea sacked Enzo Maresca, I wasn't happy. I feel like they shouldn't have, or whatever happened, whether they sacked him or he left the job, because it looks like he was the one that left the job. So, but like I said, I wasn't happy that they allowed him to leave. But now that they have a new coach in Leon Rosinho, he looks like a very good coach. The way he speaks, if you watch his team play, he's clearly an attacking-minded coach, ball possession-based coach. He wants to control the game, and that was how he played against this Chelsea team. Obviously, you expect Chelsea to win the game because they are playing against the championship side. But then there was some kind of, I mean, the players that started the game, there was rotation, in the game. And I feel like we were comfortable in the game. We were really comfortable in the game. We played against a team that sat back, and we know that, especially under Enzo Maresca, whenever we are playing against teams that will sit back and defend, sometimes it's difficult to break them down. It will be interesting to see if, under Leon Rosinho, it will be interesting to see if Chelsea can be able to, break this kind of teams down, especially in the Premier League, where sometimes, many of the time, we meet teams that, we sit back and defend. Then we have to try to break them down. And in this game, yeah, we did that. And the first goal that we scored, that was in the first half, and it was around, I think, for something minutes we scored that first goal. That was a very good goal from Hato. And probably for you to uh, break this kind of teams down that will sit back and defend, you have to score. The goal could probably be spectacular goal. That's, goal from nowhere. And that was exactly what happened. That was a very good finish, from Hato. And then first half was 1-0. And then the second half, we continue like that. The performance was good as well. We were controlling the game. Like I said, you could see what the coach is trying to do. And he looks like that kind of coach that believes in himself. The way he talks, the way he speaks, he looks like he believes in himself. He looks like he knows what he's doing. And with the kind of players that Chelsea have, I feel like Chelsea have some very good players, even if I think there are some players that are annoying in the team, especially some of our wingers. They are so annoying. But I still think Chelsea have some very, very good, talented players, which he always speak about. He has been talking about the players that Chelsea have. He feels like with these players that Chelsea have, he can do great things, with Chelsea, with these players. Obviously, beginning of the second half, we made it 2-0 from set pieces, corner kick, I think. Or is it corner kick or free kick? But it was a set piece. Scored the second goal from from Tosin, made it 2-0. Obviously, this goal made it 2-1. They scored their goal, made it 2-1. But then after they scored that goal, we now woke up again, started controlling the game, you know, made it 3-1, from the young Spanish striker, who made it 3-1 from Maguire, right? And then some substitution came on. The coach brought in the second half. Enzo Fernandez came on in the second half. Uh, what's his name? Delap came on in the second half. He also brought in what's his name? Estavo Williams. And when Estavo Williams came on in the game, he was very good in the game. He was really, really good in the game. It will be interesting to see how this coach will use him, if he will use him, often. Now that he's the Chelsea coach. And for me, like I said, Estavo Williams was very, very good in this game. He got the penalty for Chelsea, and that was a very good finish from from uh, from Enzo Fernandez. Although before then, Pedroneto had his chance, which he took and made it 4-1, and then Enzo Fernandez sealed it with, that penalty. But yeah, in all, very good performance from the team. Now our next game will be the semi-final against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. I think we'll be playing at home first. So it will be interesting to see how we'll play against a team like Arsenal. It will be interesting to see. But like I said, I want to back the coach. I will back the coach. I think he looks like a very good coach. He looks like he knows what he's doing, the way he talks, the way he speaks, and the way he set up the team. I feel like we were very, very, very comfortable in this game. But yeah, playing against Arsenal will be interesting. It will be really interesting. Now, Caicedo, I think, will not be in that game, which is disappointing. But obviously, we have other players that can fit in for Manchester Caicedo, in that game against Arsenal. So that game will be, I think, on Wednesday next week, or this coming week rather. So yeah, what's your thought? What's your opinion on how well Chelsea performed? Because I feel like this performance was impressive from the Chelsea team, and also let's just hope that this coach will give us the performances that we expect in terms of how you set up the team. So your thought, your opinion on the game, you let me know.